Alright, welcome back everybody. So, in my previous video, I said you probably would not see Scandinavia again, which I wasn't wrong. Um, and I did say that I was going to just play on my second save slot file, which is this one. And then we'd continue with North Carolina, but I started playing North Carolina just on my own. And honestly, I kind of prefer that anyway, because starting a new region without really knowing the best way to go about it is kind of hard, in my opinion. And North Carolina was weird. Like the very first map you spawn into, there's like nothing on the map. You have to go to the other maps to get like supplies to like fix things. So it was kind of, it took me a little bit to figure out. But anyway, I think what we are going to do is we're finally going to start that hard mode. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. I've never played hard mode on SnowRunner. I have always talked about doing it. I am, I've played SnowRunner ever since the game came out, so I'm not new to the game by any means. But this is going to be interesting because obviously I'm not going to use any mods. We're just going to, you know, play the game like it was intended, and we're going to see what happens. So it's going to be weird because I know obviously you don't start out with like the tutorial or anything, so I guess really what we need to do is we need to get this truck here, because this is the truck we want to use. If you've watched my Michigan tips video, this truck right here is the truck that's really recommend using, but obviously it needs to be fixed because it's broken. And I can't just recover because that's going to cost money, right? Yeah, that's going to cost us $5,000 to recover. So we're not going to do that. All right, so what can we do here? I don't know exactly. I don't really know how to get started, if I'm being honest. For one, it's been a while since I've played Michigan, so that's a problem. See, like when you start the game, normally the game gives you a truck that's like over here, I think. So I guess maybe we should go try to get that truck, because I don't think. Well, let me see here. Because if I could at least repair. Well, no, it doesn't. Maybe even with hard mode. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. This is going to be interesting. I really don't know how this is going to go, if I'm being completely honest. Because I know, things with hard mode, like obviously you don't get repairs when you go into the garage automatically like you do normally. Recovering costs money. Like it's gonna be difficult. So I don't really. I don't know. It's just always something I wanted to try because I've played this game a lot and I do know how to play the game, but it's just going to be an interesting. It's going to be an interesting go at it here. Obviously, we need to collect upgrades and whatever else we can. Get watchtowers. Now, back when I first played this game, obviously I don't have Michigan on my channel because I didn't start recording it until like I was in a mirror, I think. But I guess we could go get this watchtower. But whenever whenever I did play this game back when it first came out, I did play the game without mods. So like, I do know that it's possible, obviously. I mean, obviously it's possible because the game was designed to be played without mods, but I just prefer playing with some modded trucks, as you know if you've watched my other SnowRunner videos. But basically, I know it's going to be a lot of getting stuck and a lot of having to recover my vehicles with other trucks because obviously recovering costs $5,000 and that's not really sustainable to do in the beginning of the game. So now I know once you get like through, I'm pretty sure once you get like halfway through Michigan, money doesn't really become much of an issue from what I've read. But I do know things like, you know, it doesn't show you where to pick things up from on the map. Like, you gotta kind of just know where to get all that stuff from, which I should probably get my computer out because I have like a whole cargo guide on like a Google Sheets document that I made. You can find the link for that in my description below on all my SnowRunner videos. But basically, it's just like, it lists out every cargo in the game and what like slot size the cargo takes, and it has crafting recipes and all kinds of stuff. So it's actually pretty useful in my opinion. It may not be totally up to date because obviously I haven't played the very latest maps, and if they've added any new cargo, I haven't quite put them on there yet, but I do update it whenever I eventually get to it. So there is that. All right, so we got that now. All right, I'm gonna go get, I knew there was an upgrade there. I need to go, I'm just gonna, basically what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go drive around with this Chevy and collect watchtowers. And I know there's a truck that we can get, although it sucks, obviously. The goal is to repair the, what truck is it? This truck here. The goal is to repair this truck, the Fleet Star. That's the truck we need to use. Because I don't think, obviously I know changing regions is cost money, and if we went to, what is it? It's been a while, is it? Yeah, if we went to Tamir, we could go get the Tega, but again, I need to have a truck that I can take like a service trailer or something to repair that Tega because that Tega is broken. But that Tega would basically trivialize Michigan. It would make it really easy. So, you know, again, it's kind of one of those things that, like, is it something that I should do because this is supposed to be challenging? So should we use a Russian truck on an American map? You know, I don't really care that much about that necessarily. I never have. I use whatever trucks I like. But, like, people do get like all bent out of shape if you use, you know, the Tega on Michigan because it makes Michigan really easy. And they're not wrong. It does make Michigan really easy. That truck has always on diff lock. It's always all-wheel drive. Like, it does make it easy, but I don't know. It is what it is. We're not gonna do that though. We're just gonna stick with Michigan, and we're gonna do what we got to do. I think it'll be fun. I don't know. It's something I've been talking about for a long time on my channel, even though I've been gone for like 6 months. Which there's some reasons why I stopped uploading. I talk about it in my last SnowRunner video that I uploaded that has Scandinavia in it. The last Scandinavia video I uploaded. I do talk about it in that. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out. I was also hospitalized for 5 days a couple weeks ago. I talk about it in the end of my last video. If you want to see that, you can check that out. I'm not going to talk about that again. I am feeling much better though. Today is probably the best I've felt since before I was hospitalized, so that is good. But yeah, we're things are going good. I'm off work today. It's a Wednesday. I'm just off work, so I'm home alone. I'm able to record in peace. My kids are at school. My wife's at work, so we're just big chilling and playing some hard mode SnowRunner. So yeah, so basically this is going to replace my SnowRunner uploads for now. I do really want to play the new Tales of Iron game as well because, you know, that is another video. I have a tips video for one of the Bloody Whiskers bosses, and that's done really well on my channel, so I think doing a Tales of Iron, this Tales of Iron 2, I forget what it's called, something of winter or whatever. Doing a playthrough of that on my channel is something I want to do, and obviously I want to get all the trophies because I still am a trophy hunter at heart. It is still something I enjoy doing. I love completing games. It's just, oh, I missed a watchtower. Although this watchtower might be kind of hard to get. I guess we can try it. But yeah, I do love completing games. It is one of, you know, my hobbies. I've always liked collecting trophies, so it's something I do. I've kind of backed off a little bit from it. I was going really, really hard on it and like just playing games, not necessarily just playing games for trophies, but like I was playing games and like I would get stuck playing games and like even if I wasn't necessarily enjoying the game, I wouldn't play anything else until I completed it and got all the trophies. And I've been trying to step away from that because it's too like mentally exhausting for me sometimes. Like there's, you know, Planet Coaster 2 came out. That game was super buggy when it launched and I haven't really touched that in months now. I'll go back to it eventually and, you know, I'll complete it and get all the trophies and whatnot, but for now it was just I don't know, I was kind of sick of it. I needed to do something else, so I played some other things. I played Dredge, Platinum Dredge. That game was super fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I started Dave the Diver, and I do enjoy that game, but it just frustrates me, kind of. Just the way that the game works, I guess, with, you know, if you, like, die when you're underwater, you lose everything you have. Like, I get the aspect of that. It's just part of the gameplay loop, but I don't know. I got frustrated with it, and then I just, you know, I got back into playing SnowRunner, and I was really enjoying it, so that's kind of what I was doing. I know I cannot pull that out until I get a better truck, so I'm not even going to try that. Alright, let's just go back to the road, and we'll keep going. But yeah, so that's, you know, that's just basically what I've been doing. Of the... Oh, this camera, dude. I did get a portal. I know I mentioned that in my previous episode as well. My wife bought me a portal for Christmas. It's awesome. I love it. Well, I mean, I asked for it, so she knew I wanted one, but it's been great. I've enjoyed that a lot. That's partly why I've like started, like, Dave the Diver is a great game to play on the portal. It's just kind of like one of those games that's like it fits a handheld game or a handheld, you know, it works well for a handheld. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. But like I said, I'll go back and play Dave the Diver at some point. I just, you know, kind of, I don't know, I've really been enjoying SnowRunner, and it's just kind of, it's just a relaxing game for me, and it's just what I've been playing when I want to play a game. And, you know, I have all the trophies for this game. I've had all the trophies for this game. They've never added more trophies with all the extra content they've added. I just like to complete this game to 100%. Like every time a new region comes out, I like to, you know, complete the region. I'm behind still. I've been behind forever. Pretty much as long as I've been recording and uploading to YouTube, I've been behind. But I don't know. This game is just a very comforting game for me. I've always just loved SnowRunner. I do occasionally play with a wheel as well. I have a Logitech G29. I'm obviously not playing with that right now, but I do occasionally play with it. I don't know that I will play with it playing hard mode, just because hard mode is already difficult, and wheel support for this game isn't necessarily ideal. It works, but you still kind of have to have a controller nearby, just because using things like cranes and whatnot sucks, and with hard mode especially, auto-loading things onto your truck costs money, so, you know, just all that kind of stuff. I don't know that I'll use my wheel for SnowRunner, to be honest, in the near future, but I do have information on how to set a wheel up for it, how to map your gear shifting to a shifter. Obviously you can't shift gears necessarily, but you can map the different, like, high, low, you know, reverse gears all to the shifter, so it just makes it easier to shift. You can just move the shifter around and shift into low plus or low minus really, really easily, and you don't have to hold the clutch button down to do that. You can just do it, you know, however you want. But yeah, it's interesting because I know when you start this game out in normal mode, you have to repair this bridge here, and you don't have to do that in hard mode, so it just puts you straight into the garage, which is interesting. I don't know if it still gives you this truck, though, that's over here by the lumberyard or whatever, or by the sawmill, but I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna go hit this watchtower though. I don't exactly remember how I get up there. I think I have to go to the right over here. I don't know, but like I said, I know Michigan pretty well. I made a tips video for Michigan, so I do know, you know, how to play Michigan. I know I should try to prioritize getting the P16. I know I should try to get the twin steer, like stuff like that. But those are on the other maps of this region, so I gotta get there first. But I don't know. We're gonna stick with Black River for now, just because there's a lot of stuff we can do here, and I need to make some money. Because I think even going through gateways costs money. I'm not totally sure. Like I said, this is my first time playing hard mode, so it's going to be a bit of a learning experience for me, because I know I tend to recover a lot in normal mode. Like, I don't have any qualms with recovering back to the garage, so I didn't hold myself to any restrictions playing the game before, so having these restrictions is going to be an interesting change, but I'm excited about it. I think it'll be fun. I do appreciate in the earlier maps that, like, it's not totally blacked out, and when you do the watchtower, it like really clears the map out. It's nice. Some of the later maps, like, it's such a pain in the ass. You have to use like that stupid little trailer that you drag around to scan stuff. You can go up that way, I guess, but yeah. But whenever you start normal mode, you start here, and you have to go out here. You have to like repair this bridge and shit, but alright. This little Chevy though is not bad, to be honest. It does pretty well. As long as you have it all-wheel drive enabled, it doesn't usually really get stuck too much unless you're in like real deep mud. I gotta be careful, because if I flip, I'm gonna be kind of screwed, because I don't have anything to flip myself back over with. Alright. There's another watchtower right there. Guess I should have gone down that path, but that's fine. Just stay on the road. Michigan does have a lot of actual like asphalt roads, so it's not too bad. How much does fuel cost? Oh, that's another thing. I used to always play in Imperial units, but I switched it back to metric just because I don't like... I prefer Imperial, obviously, because I'm American, and, you know, that's enough said. But, like, I hate whenever you do this. Like, if you have it Imperial, it shows it in, like, miles, and it's, like, 0.0 or 0.2, like 0.2, and it's just weird. Like, games always do distance in meters, and I'm used to that. So, like, if I see something that's, like, you know, 567 meters, I know that's a pretty decent distance. Like, it's going to take me a couple minutes to get that far. But if it's, like, 0.0 or 0.3, it's just like, what does that even mean, you know? So I changed it back, because, honestly, the fuel level really doesn't matter a whole lot, and it is what it is. Alright, so that wasn't too expensive to refill. Alright, let's go hit that watchtower. But yeah, that's basically what... I mean, I don't really care whether it's in liters or not. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but... I mainly wanted the distance to be in meters just because in terms of video games, that makes sense to me in my brain. Whereas, like, measuring distance in miles in a video game just doesn't make sense. I don't know, it's weird. If you could keep the distance traveled in meters but still have, like, the gallons, then I would do that, but you can't, so... Yeah, that truck is here. Cool. Alright, so let's go to that. I know that truck sucks ass. It gets stuck all the time. Like, it's really pretty bad, but I do need a truck, so let's go over and discover that so we can jump in it when we need it. Like, this thing's just cooking, dude. I'm just flying all over the place here. Alright, here we go. Now we have a truck. So we can use this truck now if we need it. I still need to just... I'm going to continue to just go around and collect things, though, because I don't have... We're gonna stay in the Chevy for now. I can just jump into that though. That doesn't cost any money, I don't believe. You can just jump around in trucks. Recovering costs money. Changing regions costs money. I don't think changing maps costs money. I don't think going through gateways costs money. I know if I were to like go to Alaska or Tamir, that would cost money. Take a drink of coffee here. Alright. It feels nice to be back in Michigan, though. It's been a long time since I've played this map. Alright, let's go over to this motel and pick up this task. So that needs that trailer, which is all the way back at the garage. I don't know, I wouldn't expect any kind of like speed or anything in this series, because obviously... What the hell is that? Oh, that's a search area where... Oh, that's where the trailer is. Oh, interesting. But yeah, because obviously I can't recover. I mean, I can recover, but I'm not going to unless I'm like really, really stuck. Metal beams, service spare parts. See, like, does that tell you where you can pick this stuff up from? It does, actually. Okay. It doesn't tell you, though, unless you have the place discovered. Interesting. I think there's a watchtower. Yeah, there's a watchtower right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to go this way. Now, if I was in like my modded trucks, I'd be able to just drive right over these rocks up here, but I don't think I'll be able to go this way. Another curtain side trailer. Perfect. Okay. I know that I can go get that Scout 800. Should we go up here and do that? There's another thing there. Yeah, I guess I do need to go that way because I can't go the other. I should have picked up that thing though, but we can get that another time. See if I can get across this here. A big trick to SnowRunner is to... Shit. This could be bad. Oh no. I can't reach anything. Oh. I think we're stuck. Damn it. Alright. I guess we'll have to go jump in this thing. This thing is absolute ass. But I don't really have any other choice, so... May have already screwed ourselves over. I also know I can't skip the time of day, so... Which I don't usually, anyways. I mean, I only ever do if, like, I'm getting irritated because it's just dark and I can't see anything, but... That's only ever if I'm, like, in, like, the deep woods and, like, I can't see. That's usually when I'd skip the time, but... For the most part, I usually just let the time go anyway. I gotta try to free that truck. I'm afraid to try to drive this in there though because this truck sucks. And I'm afraid it's gonna get stuck. Because this truck literally doesn't have all-wheel drive. Like, it's not good. So I'm honestly like, I don't know if it's even smart to try to go across there with this. Yeah, because it's getting stuck already here. Yeah, I think the better. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drive. My Chevy's just stuck right now. That is what it is. I'm not gonna be able to get that out. I'm not gonna be able to get it out with this truck. That's for sure. So I'm gonna drive back to the garage. I believe there's a maintenance trailer there that I can use. Or I'll just buy a maintenance trailer. I don't know. We'll see. But I need to repair that Fleet Star because I need to use the Fleet Star over this truck. This truck is terrible. I'll sell this truck. I don't give a shit. This truck is fucking garbage. Well, I don't know. I probably won't sell it right away unless I really need money. Because I know you shouldn't really sell any trucks in hard mode because you only get half the money back from them, I think, and it's just good to have a variety of trucks to use in that sense. So I'll probably just keep it for now, but either way, it sucks, and you can't really do a whole lot with this truck here, so it's got to get back to the garage. The Fleet Star is just such a better truck. Like, look, it gets stuck here. It's crazy. It's just so funny to me because I don't struggle like this at all on my other save file just because I use mods. Like, the main truck I use is pretty overpowered, but it just makes the game fun in my opinion. Like, I don't really want to be fighting mud and all that stuff all the time. I know that's kind of the point of the game, but like, if I'm going to play this way, it's going to be in hard mode. Otherwise, I just like to play the game for fun, so. And I don't only use modded trucks in my other save file. I'd still do use some of like the vanilla trucks, even though they're DLC, I still call them vanilla. If it's not a mod, then I consider it vanilla. But like the Mac Defense is like one of my favorite vanilla trucks. I also really like the Tega B, like the bigger Tega. I really like that truck. That truck's pretty hard to get stuck. Yeah, I do like some of the vanilla trucks, and I do use them. But my main truck that I use is the Zeek 605R, and I use a modded one, so it's a little bit more powerful. I mean, the 605R is already a very powerful, capable truck, but... Alright, I'm pretty sure... I can't remember if you use this maintenance trailer for anything, but I'm going to use it to repair this truck. Perfect. I do also know that you cannot sell trailers in hard mode, so I am aware of that. I do wish I could lock the dolly, though. It's really annoying that you can't do that without mods, but... Yes, it is what it is. Let's change that. And this, we're just going to put in the garage because it's garbage. Interesting. How do I get back into the... Okay. Oh, it doesn't have fuel. Son of a bitch. Okay. Ugh, why can't I hate how this map works sometimes. Alright. I will just use fuel in this to put fuel in that. I don't really know how else to do that. One second. Okay. Sorry, it's work stuff. Alright, so now we have this fleet star. So we should be in a little bit better shape here. Let's go into the garage. Customize. What can I put anything on here? I only have access to highway tires, I think. Actually, we could put some all-terrains. What are on here now? Highway tires. Don't have a lot of money, so I can't be going crazy. I do have some off-road tires that we could put on. Those are DLC tires, which is fine. That's going to cost a lot of money, though. I may sell that fucking GMC. Because having those tires will make things easier. We do have engageable all-wheel drive, so we need to put that on. I definitely need a bed. How are you supposed to do all this stuff? Yeah, we gotta sell this. I need money. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna put on these off-road tires. Go to the middle of the road. And then a snorkel. It's probably a good thing to have. And then I need... I definitely need a bed. And can I put a crane on? Yes. Alright. I think that should do us pretty well. I can take these because I need... I'm going to need a trailer anyway. So I might as well use this one. And it's got metal beams on it, which we need to take there. So we'll take these metal beams to that. Alright, we're doing it. We still have a little bit of time here too that we can keep recording for a little while. I'm feeling good about this. I think selling the GMC is the best thing to do in the beginning of the game, just because that truck sucks and I needed to put some upgrades onto this Fleet Star. So now that we have all-wheel drive, we have some decent off-road tires. We got a bed, we got a crane. We should be good to go. We should be able to make some good money here, and then things should relatively get a little easier because I don't have to worry about money. I think the hardest thing about hard mode is managing your money in the beginning of the game, because you can soft lock yourself and you can't get out of it. You'll have to restart. So like getting that Chevy stuck kind of sucked, and if I would have got that GMC stuck, then I would have been screwed. I would have not been able to do anything. I wouldn't have been able to get out. So yeah, I think it was a good decision to come back to the garage to repair this truck, get it set up to go, and then we should be pretty good now. I think I'll be okay as far as, you know, getting around. Because like I said, I played Michigan this way when I first ever played the game 4 or 5 years ago, whenever it came out, 2019, somewhere around there. So I do know what I'm doing, and I think we have a pretty good grasp on this right now. This truck is slow though, holy shit. If you're enjoying this, definitely please subscribe. I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers, and I just think it'd be cool to hit that mark. I just do this for fun. I have a full-time job that I love, and this is not a priority for me, so don't expect, like, you know, consistent uploads. I'll try to upload when I can. I'll play this when I can, you know. I'll definitely continue to upload content. I am enjoying doing it again. It's been a while. Like I said, I took like a 6-month hiatus from YouTube videos just because things at work got really busy, and, you know, just personal things in my life, and it was just a lot of stuff. So I took a break from it for a while, but I've been enjoying it. It's been fun to be back, and I don't know. I just love playing SnowRunner, so it's a fun thing for me. We'll see what else I put up on the channel, though. You know, like I said, I started this channel initially as like a trophy hunting channel. Like, I just would play games and 100% them, and I did that for a while. But that was back also when I didn't have a job. I was just a stay-at-home dad because I had lost my job due to COVID back in 2020. So yeah, so I was just kind of doing this for fun. I played video games all the time, and I was just getting trophies, and I would always have like 2 series going on, and I stopped doing that a while ago just because that became too much. It was really hard to stay ahead and keep videos being uploaded every day and keep them on like an alternating schedule. It just got to be a lot, so I stopped doing that, and then I eventually dropped you know, the trophy hunting series altogether because I was like finding I wasn't enjoying playing the games that I was playing while recording them. Like I know I've talked about this before, but if you're new here, the big game that really kind of made me stop doing it was Spider-Man 2. And it's not that I didn't enjoy Spider-Man 2, because I did enjoy the game, but I was getting frustrated with that game, just with the boss fights in it. They just felt very, like, repetitive and very... I don't know how to explain it. They just felt very, like, I don't know, blown out. Like, you would finish a phase of the fight, and then, like, the boss would gain all its health back, and you'd have to fight it again. And then you'd finish that phase, and the boss would gain all its health back and fight it again. And I'm no stranger to that concept. I love Sekiro. Sekiro has a very similar concept with the posture bars and the, all that stuff. Like a lot of Souls games have similar concepts with that, with like multiple phase fights and everything. It's not a foreign concept to me, which I do have all the trophies in all the Souls games, by the way. But all the From Software games, like Souls-like From Software games. I was never a big fan of Armored Core, so I never played Armored Core, but I didn't play the new one that came out. But yeah, like I'm no stranger to that concept. I understand that kind of makes boss fights last longer. It makes them more engaging and whatnot. And I'm not taking anything away from that. I think the Spider-Man games are great games, but like I was only recording them in like 30-minute like videos. Granted, my SnowRunner videos are longer just because of the nature of SnowRunner. It's just like you can't really do a whole lot in 30 minutes. But like for the other series, I tried to keep them like 20 to 30 minutes, and I just felt like I wasn't playing the game for long periods of time to really enjoy the game. So I stopped recording it just because I just felt I wasn't enjoying it. And once I stopped recording it, I enjoyed the game so much more. So that was kind of the reason why I had stopped doing that. But I don't know. Well, like I said, I do want to play the new Tales of Iron game. I love Tales of Iron. I have some tips videos for Tales of Iron on my channel. At least I have the Greenwort Bloody Whiskers tips video, which has done really well, and I've helped a lot of people beat Greenwort in Bloody Whiskers mode. So if you like Tales of Iron and you like trophies and you can't get the Bloody Whiskers completion trophy because of Greenwort, watch my video. I guarantee you that you will beat Greenwort. I like 100% promise and guarantee that my tips for that video will make you successful in that fight and you will beat Greenwort. And that is something I totally figured out on my own. I was just I tried that fight so many times, and I don't know, I just kind of figured out that if you stand on Dennis's body, he just stays in the same attack pattern and you can just take him down easy. So check that out if you're interested, and obviously keep a lookout for Tales of Iron, because it's like eating at me. Like I want to buy it so bad, but I haven't been spending money on games just because I pay for PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I pay for PlayStation Plus Premium, and it's more worth it now having a Portal with the whole beta streaming thing. But like I don't ever buy games anymore, because any game I want to play is just on PlayStation Plus, so I don't really have to spend money on games. But I don't know, I really, really, really want to play the new Tales of Iron, so I may end up buying it here, but we'll see. I'm just going to kind of see how things go here on the channel. If I start to gain viewers again, because I've lost a lot, like, obviously I haven't really been posting, so my viewer count has gone down and all that stuff, but we'll see how things go from here. So, alright, I should probably try to free my Chevy, because it's a good truck to have because it's a scout. So let's see if I can free that. I should be okay now. I don't think I really have any risk of this truck getting stuck, but we'll see. I am gonna drop this trailer just so I don't have that added weight. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Where can I? Oh, I can get the service spare parts. I'll go get that then as well. I know there's a bunch of trailers around this map, so. But let's see. As long as I can get across this bit, I think I'll be okay. And then I just really don't want this truck to get stuck. I should be able to reach the Chevy though and pull it out. Perfect. I don't know if I should try to go across there again. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna drag this back out and leave it over there so that it's not stuck over here. Sick. Excuse me. I'll just pull it into town here. Because I think I can get service spare parts over here. One of these trailers clearly has it because it's got the arrow on it. I think the trailer over there is semi-trailer, so I'll have to use this one over here. Are you still running? Okay. Chevy can just sit right there for now. It's at least free, and I can drive it if I need to. Okay, so this has bricks and service spare parts. So we will attach this. And we'll take this up here so we can free this, or open up this path. So this will allow us, this will give us a different path to go get that Scout 800 and stuff too, which is good. Because trying to cross that muddy water there is going to be tough. Obviously you saw I got the Chevy stuck there already, so I don't really want to get the Fleet Star stuck there, and I don't know, I think typically the general rule of thumb when you play SnowRunner is to try to do tasks first, because a lot of the times the tasks will unlock like road, or unblock roads and things like that, whereas the actual contracts are like the bigger jobs of the regions. So I always try to do tasks first, at least try and unblock all of the roads that are blocked, because then that gives you more options to drive around instead of taking the, risky paths. Which in hard mode, you want to try to avoid as many risks as possible, because the more you get stuck, the more you have to deal with getting unstuck, and, I don't know, I'm really excited to be playing hard mode though, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so yeah, now we have a way to get over there. I do need to do that stuff actually. How much time do we have? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to end this episode. So I hope you are gonna enjoy this series. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun trying to really like strategize how I'm gonna do things. Because obviously hard mode has its limitations. I think this truck is in a good situation now. We've got some decent tires on it. We got a crane, we got a bed. We can use these trailers. I think we'll be all right. I hope you enjoy. I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe. If you liked it, like it, leave a comment. Let me know what I can do better. If you have any tips for me, let me know. I mean, I do know how to play SnowRunner, obviously, but if you have any hard mode specific tips, definitely let me know. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one.